morning, Melissa.
Good morning, Peter.
Good morning. And you want to go to these guys very quickly about Palisado and Luke saying it's an ugly walker?
Sorry, I can't hear you very well.
Oh, right, okay. Let's go through your selections then. Let's talk about, I'm hoping you can hear me, Palisado is one of your 5 today.
He is indeed, yes. And I was tweeting earlier just saying, right off Palisado at your peril. I do think he's a very strong favourite in the Betfred Ebor this afternoon. There was a bit of 5-1 with the sponsors, but that has now been snapped up and he's 4-1 across the board. Now, Mark Prescott was saying earlier that he's not a slow stayer, he's got plenty of speed. Luke Elder describes him as a sort of big, awkward horse, didn't impress in the paddock on an earlier run this season, but that doesn't stop him from running. He's a really good horse. And I do think in time he might develop into a cup horse. He's only 5, of course, and there's a bit more improvement in him. He's taken time to fill his frame. I thought he was a bit unlucky on his seasonal debut at Haydock, where he had everything off the bridle. Morris probably didn't want to commit too soon because there's probably a few fears about his fitness on his first start after a break. And he was nailed on the line there by De Rigueur, and it was a good performance. Second outing, the form of that could not have worked out any better. The second, third and fourth have won Class 2 handicap stints. The 6th, Swivel, charged home to win the Hamilton Silver Bell last night. So that is really solid form. And Palisado lumbered 10 stone that day, giving a stone and 4 pounds, plus a beating of upwards of 2 lengths to those rivals. And I think he'll take this in his stride, really.
Okay. Well, you're very keen on that one. I can show everyone. We might have to rattle through the others a little bit quicker. 240 Fiery Sunset.
Fiery Sunset is 28-1 Bet365. Now, I noted this type at Chepstow. I thought she would improve for the extra 2 furlongs. She was noted staying on well there, splitting a decent pair from the Simcock and Sir Michael Stout yards in a maiden. Since won at Lingfield, and I think Fiery Sunset might be a little bit of each-way value. Very competitive race, but she is 28-1, and I think she might make the frame.
We're going down to Newmarket. Unfortunately, it's such a competitive day's racing. We probably won't get much chance to talk about Newmarket, but you've gone for Vigenti in the 540.
This is Ron Harris's horse in the last race of the day, the 540, 20-1 with Ladbrokes. Again, another each-way price. There'll be plenty of pace in this race, not least from his stablemate Powerful Wind. And I think this will be set up for a finisher. Vincenti won off 86 in May 2013, which makes him a very well handicapped horse. He's now off 79, and I think he's bound to pop up one of these days, and this could well be it.
Well, we could well be, pardon the pun, we could well be reaping the reward if that one comes in. Cartmel 340, reaping the reward is your selection here.
It's 11-4 shots competitive race for the 5 runners, but given a break by Lucinda, I think this 10-year-old will go pretty closely. He does have the McCain horse, Book of Excuses to beat. He's won 2 Irish points, and that one is a solid favourite. But I thought Lucinda Russell would have reaping the reward, bang on his fitness this time, first time out, and he's got a marker in the 120s, and that would be more than enough to take a race like this over fences.
And the last one you've gone for, I mean, you've made the valid point that Ian Williams doesn't go to Cartmel very often, but he has won in the 520.
Ian Williams is in cracking form, Peter, and I think this is a good little race, but I was quite taken by Cool Sky. Not been in the best of form, but I don't think Ian Williams will be sending this one on the long journey, over 170 miles to come away with no prize money. It's a good little race. You've got 4-1 Gold Chain, 11-2 Cool Barranca, and my selection 6-1, and should be fit from the flat. And he's still unexposed over hurdles with just the 7 starts, so hopefully can improve a bit and take this Cartmel Cup.
Now, I know it's a silly question because I know what the answer is going to be, but for the viewers at home, what's the best bet of the day?
It's got to be Palisado for me. I think
we knew it.
Absolutely. I know it's a bit boring me selecting the favourite, but I think he's rock solid. And the trainers are worried about the wide draw. Neither am I. Take the 4-1. Hopefully hose up.
OK, thanks very much indeed, Melissa. Let's hope you continue with the winners.
Thanks a lot, Peter.
Thank you very much indeed.